Okay. All right, you guys. So we are going to go through. Feel free to drop your questions in the chat as well. We will have a full-blown question and answer session at the end, but I want to be able to make sure that I provide you guys with the basics. You guys are probably thinking, who is this girl? Who's that girl? Okay, so my name is Lydia. I have the pleasure of serving as one of your diamond leaders here on the squad. I have been specifically on the Money Squad for 4 years. I've been a part of It Works on and off for about 11, 12 years. I am a relauncher. So shout out to all the relaunchers that are out there. Okay, I knew It Works was my home and God had to direct me to the right team. And here I am. So, yes, that is who I am, and I am here to provide all of these things for you. So, Newbie Orientation is the space where you learn so much about what we do here on the squad, the culture that we have, and how you will make money. So first, we are going to watch a video from our amazing Ambassador Diamond, future Black Diamond leader, Rachel Wickham. Oh, I should probably blow this screen up. There we go. All right.
Hello there. My name is Rachel Wickham, and I have the honor and privilege of being your ambassador diamond leader. So what that means is I hit the top rank in the company. But back in 2013, I decided to found this team called the Money Squad. Wanted to found this business on specific team on Christian morals and values. Despite the fact I was a hot mess, still am. Just God has just been perfecting me. But anyways, wanted this to be so much more than money. And so I just want to take a moment to welcome you to the squad, tell you that you are in a place where your life will be transformed far beyond your finances. I'm telling you, this is definitely where the money resides. However, you are going to transform spiritually, mentally. I truly believe that everything that you do, however you do one thing, you do all things. And so we want to work on the whole person. So I just want to take a moment to welcome you to the squad. Please know that if you apply yourself here, that you fully jump in to this gift that God has given you, that your life will never be the same. And I believe that. We say, give us a year and this will change your life. And I wholeheartedly, after 10 and a half years, can tell you that people who have applied themselves, given this business all out a year, it has transformed their life. And so congratulations to you. You've done such a phenomenal thing, saying yes to yourself. Your body gonna be better. You're gonna have more energy. You're gonna have some more money in your pockets. You're gonna have so much more joy as you get into the personal and spiritual development. And you are going to help touch so many different lives. And that's what we need you for. We need you here to touch so many different lives. We are ambassadors for Christ by way of It Works, and you get to be a part of that. And so, welcome to the squad. I can't wait to hear about how this extra income is transforming your life, is helping your family, is increasing your tithes, your giving. Just cannot wait for it. And so, welcome to the team. Enjoy orientation on today.
Whoop, whoop. Can y'all still see my screen? Because it's saying that it's paused. But can y'all still see it? If not, I'm probably just going to minimize it. How about that? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let's get into our mission. I'm actually going to blow it back up then since y'all can see it. Let's get into our mission. Okay, so Money Squad. So, squad being the noun, a small group of people having a particular task. So, of course, we all know that each of us came here because we wanted to make some money. Either it was because we wanted the products and couldn't afford it, or we just knew we needed more money, period. Okay. So we are ambassadors for Christ by way of It Works. And God has given us, including you, the authority as official representatives of the kingdom to help others as we help ourselves get money God's way. Okay. We stand on the principles of Philippians 4:4-7. Be cheerful with joyous celebration in every season of life. Let joy overflow, for you are united with the anointed one. Let gentleness be seen in every relationship, for our Lord is ever near. Don't be pulled in different directions or worried about a thing. Be saturated in prayer throughout each day. Offer your faith-filled requests before God with overflowing gratitude and tell him every detail of your life. Then God's wonderful peace that transcends human understanding will make the answers known to you through Jesus Christ. So good, okay? So good. So we truly believe that every season in our life, as we glorify God, He's going to transform our lives in a way that draws people to us like never before. That's with us doing a devotional. Some of you guys may or may not know we are doing a 90-day devotional right now. So reach out to your enroller and see how you can tap into that. It is not too late. And we are fasting as well as a squad from different things, just whatever God gives you to fast from. And right now, our goal is going Black Diamond, which as you continue to go through training with your enroller, you'll learn more about the ranks. But Black Diamond is our goal right now, and we are going Black Diamond. Okay, we are. All right, core values. So here on the squad, we have 7 core values that we operate on. It's a part of our skeleton of who we are as a squad, right? So we know that we are one body and these are the components that make us that one body. So first core value is communication, which I stated earlier. So if expectations can't be met, so if you can't make it on a Zoom, or if you have a one-to-one with your enroller and you're unable to make it there, just have the courtesy and respect to share that prior so then you can be supported. And most importantly, so we can know that you okay. Like, because that's the type of heart that we have here on this squad, and that's the type of heart it works as a whole. We don't want to be worried about you. We want to make sure that you're okay. And that communication piece always lets us know that you are okay, no matter what it is. Okay, we do life together here. Second is being present. So prioritizing events. You'll see our calendar in a second for the month of November. But if your enroller has not told you, invest in an hourly calendar. It will save your life. So we know that everybody has family and other things going on, and that's why we love having the hourly calendar, because it allows you to block out that time and see what you can make it to on this squad, because your business is a priority and we want you to be sure that you are treating it as such and showing up to the things that you can show up to. So it makes it a priority of coming together, us pushing forward together as a unit. When you come to an event, be in the moment. So, put your phone away. If we're in work sessions, put your phone on D&D. Come into the room and be there so you can get everything that you're intended to get. Zoom is one of those things, it's so convenient. But me being a people person, I love hugging people. That's why I cannot wait until conference so I can get in that room and get around y'all. Number 3 is being relentless. So be open and willing to receive and give correction, okay? Allow conviction to bring change. So the same way where your enroller is accountable to you and their enroller, you're also accountable to them. So it goes both ways. So just being willing to give the correction and also receive the correction as well, because it goes both ways. Like, your enroller is not perfect. I tell my team, like, let me know if there's a correction or there's an oversight. Like, let me know. Being innovative, which is actually my favorite core value. So you have value. So your ideas, we're always open to be heard. We always want to hear what you have, because that's what makes the squad the squad. It's a lot of people who come together and they're innovative and they come up with ideas, and that's how we do it. So it's not just 1 or 2 people that come up with different things that we do on this squad. It is the squad as a whole. So if you have an idea, take it to your enroller, take it and we can help you formulate it and then see where it fits in here. Number 5 is unity. This is our team, not my team, not your team. So verbiage is super important. What we do here is always a collective effort. And we want you to know that it is ours, like ours. You're never alone. And just because they signed you does not mean it is just their team. It is our team. 6 is vulnerability. So be hot, humble, open, and transparent. Always remember that feedback is to grow you, not to judge you. So it is always to make you better, because like I said, we do life together here. So how you do one thing is how you do everything. And we want to make sure that you become your best self while you're making money, because as you continue to grow, God gonna grow them pockets, and we have to make sure that we are prepared for the financial overflow that God is going to bring you while you're here. And last but certainly not least is serve, baby. Galatians 5:13. So when you serve within your team, outside of your team, and in the community, we do service projects as a squad outside of serving on the squad. So pop-ups is who is that? Bobby Sue did a few pop-ups today and yesterday that's serving the squad, serving in the community, whether you're doing community service, serving on your team, outside of your team. So what you have is just not for you, but it's also for you to give. So whether it's your time, your money, your talents, whatever the case may be. So these are our core values. All right, so let's do a poll. Who has downloaded boards and has started going through it? Let's look at this chat. Let me see what you're working with. What? Let me see. What? Here we go. Who has already downloaded boards? Because let's talk about it. Where y'all at? So my assumption is that nobody has downloaded boards. Y'all could put it in the chat. Because we gonna wait. Cue the Jeopardy music. Do, 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 do. Let me start calling some names. Let me see. Okay, okay, okay. I thought y'all just didn't like me. I was trying to figure it out. Cause what the kids say, what's T? That's what the kids be saying. Um, okay, so you guys have boards. Perfect. So the Launchpad 2.0 is a 7-day self-guided training. We love boards here. It's an interactive self-guided training designed to help you build your business with confidence. One thing I would say is to trust the process. Every single step that you go on, engage in every single task. Like, do not half step when it comes to boards, because everything that is in there, I can guarantee you, it was put in there with purpose, and it will build your business. So if you do not have it, hopefully somebody on here that really cares about me will drop the link in the chat. But this is what the main page of the Launchpad 2.0 will go through. And you'll have all 7 days. Of course, day 7 is take a day off. And then you have day 8, which is extra juice, which helps you to catapult your business. And after you utilize the free trial, which I believe is 7 to 14 days, I'm not quite sure, I highly suggest purchasing it in full, because it is a business tool and you want to be able to utilize this business tool with no interruptions. So I highly suggest that you purchase the boards after your free trial, or even before your free trial is over, just going ahead and purchasing it. I do know that normally during around this time, because it's the holiday time, they always have a sale. I think right now it's 50% off. So I would definitely jump on that. Okay, so let's go through some verbiage here. So our Money Squad Facebook page, which I know a lot of you are in because I've actually seen a lot of you in there. It's our private Facebook community created to provide a vault of information, as well as a space where you can connect with other people that may or may not even be close to you. And that's what I love about this squad. We've had people in France, just all over, okay? It allows you to ask questions, connect with other people, and it keeps you in the loop with updates, contests, important things for our business as well. So you guys may have been seeing the Today on the Squad graphics that are in there. Those are created so then you can know what is going on day to day. Actually, something new, well, not really new, but we decided to re-implement it. So then you guys can see what's going on day by day and work those trainings or sessions or promotion hours into your schedule. So let's talk about the difference between an enroller and an upline. So your enroller is the person who enrolled you, that direct person. This partnership is huge. So you connect with them very closely. So you make it a daily habit, in my opinion, to communicate with them highly. This should be the person you should be bugging. Okay. And they probably told you once you signed up, bug me, blow my phone up, like do not hesitate to bother me. This is the person who you will utilize their unlimited text in minutes. Okay. You're going to utilize it. You really are. Your upline can also be your enroller. In some cases, it's a person that your enroller connects you with so you can partner with them to win. This does not cut your communication with your enroller. You still have 100% communication with them. You just have an added level of support with your upline. So then instead of just that one person, now you have two on top of the layer of support that you have within the entire squad. So it just gives you an extra bestie. So regardless of if your enroller is your upline or you have an enroller and an upline, Never hesitate to ask for help. You're in business for yourself, but never by yourself. And here is our calendar for November. This is also listed inside of the Launchpad 2.0. And for those of you that are in the Money Squad board or even the Money Squad Facebook page, this calendar is posted in there as well. And I believe it was posted inside of the GroupMe, so you can have it. My advice is that when these calendars come out month to month, take some time. You can reach out to your enroller or some other people on the squad and sit on Zoom and organize this into your personal calendar. So then that way you can see what you can show up to, different things that you can't show up to. So then you can communicate your absences early with your enroller. So then they know not to expect you on certain days. Just that communication piece is just a huge respect because you would want your enroller to tell you the same thing. So if you had a one-on-one schedule with your enroller and they're looking at their calendar and they see that there's an interference with the time and they don't reach out to you, you're going to be like, is you cool? So we communicate all ways. We communicate always. Can you not see the screen? Let me know and I can minimize it. It
I
may
can
not.
see the screen, but I just see the same thing that says the mission. It's the
Oh
only
yeah,
thing that I see.
yours may not have updated. Does everybody else see the calendar or no?
Only thing I've ever seen was our mission.
No,
It just says our mission, right?
I'm on the
yeah,
calendar.
there's all I see.
You know, only thing we can see says our mission.
Okay, I'm going to
I don't
minimize
think
it
it's
because
I don't think
maybe
it's changing.
I'm going to minimize it because maybe it is not. Okay, how about now?
No, it hasn't switched at all. I can see your cursor moving. Now it says
Yeah,
your
it switched
way.
for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. Perfect. So let me go back. This is the calendar. Thank you for that. Yeah, thank you for speaking up. Okay, don't leave me hanging out here. I
Right,
love
right,
technology, but it may not love me. So,
right.
So this is the calendar. Like I said, if you guys have not already seen it, you can see it in the Money Squad team page. You can see it in boards, both boards, and then you can also see it in GroupMe as well because all of that is posted in there. So I highly suggest taking the time to go through, blocking out your time, seeing what you can make it to, what you can't make it to, and then communicate that. And all of these times are Central Standard Time. Because like I said, we're open in 19 countries, so the time zones are time zoning on this squad, and I'm here for it. All right. So let's get into your why. This is probably like my favorite part of what we do here. So your why is the fuel to your rocket. As you're launching your business, it's important that you are real with yourself about what you want. And your enroller, like, why are you here? So you have to be specific and honest about why you want this business or need this business to be successful for you. So you can start small. What would an extra $150 do for you? Matter of fact, go ahead and put it in the chat. What would an extra $150 a week do for you? I know for me, that is building my savings. That is finishing this gym that's going to be in my garage because I have to paint my garage floor before I lay the rest of this down. $150, actually, I can make it stretch. $150 a week, absolutely. That is my son's private school tuition for a month. So yeah, I'm gonna read some of these. What would an extra $150 a week do for you? Keep lights on, gas money, put it into my savings. Yes. Heavy on that building that savings, okay? Because it's a thing. Okay. So what what's the dream that your lack of time or finances have kept you from accomplishing? Okay, Shantae says savings, bills, extra ties. Come on with the extra ties, because Jesus get that 10% off the top. Because I don't play. Yes. So what's a dream that your lack of time or finances have kept you from accomplishing? I know for me personally, I'm a filmmaker, so I'm actually in school now for my second master's, and me not having the time because I'm working a job put me on hold for a while for getting the second master's. The first one I got because I was bored. The second one I'm really intentional about because film is something that is super special to me, being a filmmaker, all of those things. So I know that that's me. So, and then also thinking about what are 2 financial goals that you desire to reach in the next 90 days. So be very clear, specific, be honest, open, and transparent, and give us a year and it will change your life. And then also think about where you want to see yourself in the next year. So you guys see some pictures up here. I'm actually going to tell 2 stories today. The first one is of our amazing ambassador, Diamond Rachel Wiggum. So this first picture that you see here is the reason why she started this business. This right here is her oldest son, Trey. She started because she needed an extra $500 to keep him in private school. Trey is extremely gifted. He is a genius, okay? Being in a room with him will definitely grow your mind. He's phenomenal. And Rachel knew that money was needed to keep him in that private school because anywhere else he would be considered a behavior child because they were not teaching fast enough at the capacity that he was learning. So here we are now. Rachel now has family. She's been able to pay $17,000 in cash for infertility to not only get her babies in her, but to also be able to carry them to term because her body had cells, like killer cells inside that will kill the fetus. So she was able, because of it works, to pay for infertility in cash. And her reason why that she started the business was able to graduate from that same private school at 17. And now he is going into his junior year of college, you guys. So Rachel's story is just so phenomenal because you saw it was phenomenal to see, and to see the reason why she started and to see him graduate is truly phenomenal. It's like your why coming to fruition. And those are things that can happen here. The second story is my girl, Erica. Okay, I love me some Erica. She's supposed to be coming over here soon to come get some products. So Erica has been with the business for a while, and she always desired to go to school to be a nurse. She knew that nursing was what she wanted to do. She desired to do it. And she was actually working at Enterprise. And she was like, no, like I can't, I just can't do this. Because of it work, she was able to not only quit that job, but she was able to put herself through nursing school and graduated with her degree. And she's thriving in being a nurse in the career field that she desires to do. And she's a newly okay, cancer survivor. She was diagnosed with breast cancer actually earlier this year, and God has been able to bless her phenomenally, and she is a survivor. Okay, she's a survivor, 100% cancer free. And I love to tell both of these 2 stories together because you see one, whereas Rachel was working as a mental health case manager, quit her job, was fired from her job when she went diamond, and she does this business full time. And Erica is thriving in her career path and still making a nice substantial amount of money from this business. So it doesn't matter if you desire to do this full time or you desire for it works to fund what it is that God has really called you to do. God called her to nursing. So whatever it is that you desire to do in this business, this is the vehicle. Like, make the decision now that It Works is the vehicle to be able to fund your wildest dreams. Like I said, I'm a filmmaker and I love it. I do It Works full time. This is my full-time income. I love being a filmmaker. So because of It Works, I'm going to be able to fund my film career. So the story goes all beyond what you can even imagine right now. Let's get into these products. I know a lot of y'all know Brittany. Y'all see my friend Brittany. Everybody put in the comments, hey, Britt. Okay. Yes. Everybody say hey to Britt. So I want you guys to develop your personal product story. Even if you didn't come here for the products, these products will change your life. Even if you don't expect for them to, they will change your life, and they change your body from the inside out, right? So the importance of developing your personal product story is your monthly subscription. Okay. Your monthly subscription is important as a results driven business owner, because you are a business owner and we get results. Okay. You should be running an 80 BB subscription every single month. Shout out to you. Put a yes in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you got your subscription set up and it's been running. Okay. Running. Okay, subscription love to see me coming, baby, because I just got mine today. Got some gummies and some more timeless because I was running out. So this subscription allows you to experience the products for yourself, because this is the thing. You want people to trust what you have. The way for them to trust what you have is for you to use them too. Use your products, and they are not gender specific, so anybody can use them. It does not matter. It's not just for weight loss, it's for skincare, it's for gut health, it's for overall recellular structure. Okay, shout out to the timeless. But this allows you to experience the products for yourself and share them from an authentic point of view, so you don't have to make up what the results do. You have the results because you're using your products. Miss Yania just dropped a new before and after in the group me. So if y'all didn't go snatch it up, go snatch it up, because I'm finna post it. Okay. Finna schedule my post and she gonna be right on my Facebook page. Brittany just posted a new set of before and afters for hair. Snatch them up. And while you're using the squads before and afters, make sure you're getting your own as well, because as much as we love sharing everybody else's, we love sharing our own as well, because that's where the money comes from. The results to residual. Get your personal results, run your subscription, and get your personal before and after so you can share them. Okay. So think about what your personal health and wellness goals are. It may not be weight loss, but do you have joint pain? Do you have muscle pain? Do you have gut health issues? Like, are you feeling real sluggish? Like, do you need a cleanse? Do you need to grow your hair? Maybe you've been wearing braids all 2025 and your edges have disappeared and you're trying to get them back. Like, I feel you. Okay? Because I feel you. So it's something for everybody. I always tell people, if they breathing, they can use these products. I don't care who they are. If they breathing, they can use these products. All right. This is a homework assignment. So remember I said pen and paper? I hope y'all got it out. If you do not have your subscription set up, one of your assignments is to set up your subscription tonight. And this is how. You will log into your eSleep. You will click auto shipments at the top. It's like 2 little arrows, look like a little recycle thing. Create new auto shipment. You'll select 2 or more products, not the ones that's on sale. You can type in the name if you know. You can go to the tab, gut health, weight loss, or whatever it is that you're looking for specifically, or you can just scroll through them all. After you have selected those 2 or more products, you will proceed all the way until you click save. If you prefer to do it with your enroller, go ahead and set up a time to chat with them so they can walk you through setting it up. But I want to make sure that everyone has set up their subscription and you are running your subscription. Your subscription should be ran by the 15th of every month. 15th of every month, okay? That is just so then that way you don't have to worry about it. And this is real. If your subscription runs by the 15th of the month, that's the first half of the month. The rest of that month you can use to be able to get your customers in, your perks members in, to be able to build your team and train new people as they come in, to be able to cater to the other things. You don't want to worry about your subscription. Like, that should just come out. So then that way you know that you have products that's coming in. You can unbox your products on live. I highly suggest doing that every time you get a subscription. I don't care if it's the same thing. Always go live unboxing it, because people are nosy. They love to see what's going on. So make sure you get that set up tonight. That is homework number 1 for those that do not have it set up. Shout out to you, Bobby Sue. Period. Yes. And the distributor perks for running your subscription are immaculate. So, and I'm mentioning this because Bobby Sue says she ran hers for 3 months straight. So every month that you run your subscription, it works, gives you a code for you to enroll a friend for half off, which means they can enroll as a distributor for $49. That code is active for a month. So say you ran your subscription on November 1st. You have a code now to enroll a distributor for $49 and it expires December 1st. If you don't know how to find that, reach out to your enroller. They can lock you in and lead you to the promo code report so you can get it. After you have ran your subscription for 2 consecutive months, your following month, you get your website fee waived. So, of course, you guys may or may not know there's a $20 fee for our websites, our eSuite, so we can continue to stay in business, right? You run your subscription for 2 months consecutively, it works, pays for your website that third month. And baby, let me tell you, it felt good because I was logging in. I was like, wait, did I not pay my website? And I was like, oh, it works. Got the tab. It felt good. It felt good. Okay. It felt good. So I was like, yes, I absolutely love it. So make sure you get that subscription set up. Ooh, let's get into the root. So this is a day in the life of a distributor. Things that we do. This is what we do every single day. So I want you guys to remember this acronym, okay? Y'all writing? Y'all got pen and paper? Remember this acronym. SD, PD, PMF. Everybody put it in chat. SD, PD, PMF. That stands for spiritual development, personal development, post-message follow-up. This is what we do on this squad every single day. And to be completely honest, it should be done in this exact order because there is no way that you can do the PMF if you have not first done the SD and PD. We are on social media to give. We are business owners, and God has equipped us to be able to serve his people to either get healthy or make money and get healthy. Because either way, you're going to get healthy in this space, whether it is physically healthy, spiritually healthy, like all around, your life will change. So doing that spiritual and personal development first thing in the morning changes the game for how you will execute the post message and follow up. So the SD, it can be the devotional that we're reading. If you, for all of my ladies, if you are part of the Woman at the Well, we read 1 chapter of the Bible a day together every single day and leave our takeaways and Bible study. If you have a personal devotion that you are reading every single morning, all of those are SD, spiritual development. The PD is personal development. So these are things that finesse your mind. So it's the difference between the practicality and the spiritual realm, which I'm actually getting ready to get into in the next post, in the next slide. But those are two different things. Two different things. All right. So let's get into the nitty gritty. Personal and spiritual development. So personal development is all about growing your mind. Like I said, this business is 90% mental. So you need to expand your mind and see different perspectives, because while you're in this business, baby, I always say entrepreneurship or just running a faith-based business takes a lot of prayer, journaling, and fasting. Like God has to be at the forefront. But with the personal development, you really get to take a look internally and bring forth an outward change. So you get to finesse your mind, you build, you learn a lot of things. Right now, I'm actually reading John Maxwell, and the book was down here, but I was reading it in the parent pickup line. But I've challenged myself to read 35 books before my 35th birthday, and I'm on a good track right now. So I have until February, and I'm doing pretty good right now. So those books, and then sometimes on the squad we have book clubs. So those would be other books that you can get and you can read with the squad. We touch base once a week and like all of these things. So a lot of people wonder, like I said, what's the difference between personal and spiritual development? So the difference is practical explanations versus spiritual. In the Bible, and if you guys have not seen The Chosen, it's on Prime. Go watch it. I need to go see if the new episodes are out, because the last episode stopped with Judas kissing Jesus, and I was like, ooh, he portrayed him. But in the Bible, Jesus often used stories to explain things, and he was talking about it in the spiritual, and a lot of people missed what he was saying. because it was spiritual, it wasn't practical. He talked about miracles that were happening, like healing people from being sick, the woman with the issue of blood, people being blind, like people that were limp, and people didn't get it, like they didn't understand it. So that's the spiritual. Whereas personal development helps expand your mindset and it pushes you beyond normal thinking, and it helps to open your mind to new practical ideas that can help you become a better person. So inside of the Launchpad 2.0, and if it is not there, reach out to your enroller and they can send you the free version of it. Your first book to read is GoPro by Eric Worre. It is a network marketing 101 book, and it's honestly, it's a very short read. You can read the book in a week, if that, probably like 3 days, if you really about that life. I'm telling you, being on this squad, because I've heard somebody say, I'm not a reader. Somebody just said that. Being on this squad, you will become one. You will become one. You will become one. So moving on from here, you'll be engaging in spiritual and personal development daily. And you're pushed to start reading one book a month, like one book a month on this squad. You're going to get to the point where you have one-to-ones with your enroller and they're going to ask, what are you reading this month? Or like, what are you reading right now? All of those things, or even to the point where you reach out to them and say, hey, do you have a book recommendation for me? I know it's something that I do personally with my enroller as well. So this may mean that you'll be giving up some TV, and it's okay, because Netflix will always be there. Okay? Hulu and all of them rerun episodes of America's Next Top Model will always be there. The radio will always be there. I haven't listened to the radio in so long, they probably be playing the same songs. I don't know. It's going to always be there, but I promise you, your mind growing is worth so much more in the long run, because you will become a different person. And like I said, if you're not a reader, you're going to become one. Download Audible and you can listen to all of your books. And it's super convenient for those that like to work out. If you're on a treadmill, doing weightlifting, all of those things, you can listen to your book while you are working out, unless you go to Zumba like me, because you're probably not going to be able to listen to that because Zumba instructor going to be getting it in. All right, let's get into posting. All right, so this is a way to say that you're open. So the way that y'all know, and I mean, McDonald's is like 24 hours, all these places. Let's go with like your local fish and chicken. I think everybody has like a fish and chicken or like a mom and pop's store, a little hood chicken spot in their area. I think everybody does. So the way that you know that they're open is that they have their open sign on, right? That's how you know any business is open. Their open sign is on. If you walk up to the door automatically opens, or whatever the case may be. So that is what posting is. It is your indication to your network that, hey, you see me? I'm open for business. Come see about me. And there are 4 types of posts that I want you to focus on as you are building your business and coming into what it is that we do here. So the first is a personal post. Who are you? What do you do? And what's your top 5? We have a series on YouTube, and it is the Becoming series. You can look on Rachel's YouTube channel, and it is already in a folder. It is the Becoming series, and it teaches you about your top 5. What are top 5 things about you that your social media would need to know to learn more about you? So for one, just to name my top 5, I love Jesus. Okay. Jesus is number 1. For 2, I'm a wife. 3, I'm a mom. 4, I am a filmmaker. And then 5, I run this business. So those are the 5 things about me that my network needs to know. So outside of just posting about it works, I'm also posting about casting calls. I'm also posting about, here's a TikTok of me and my family, or, here's me at school because I'm a student, on top of me posting about this business and what it's done for me, or looking for new distributors or perks members, whatever the case may be. The second post is a product post, sharing your personal experiences with the products and why you love them, or even someone else's before and afters and why you love them. So posting, hey, so we have aloe. Who needs good gut health? Or I love Timeless so much because it has enhanced my skin tone. Like all of these things. The product posts are simply about the products that we have. Third is a lifestyle post. So these are posts that are relatable. They're still about business, but they are relatable. So it shows how the business has been impacting you. Like we have a lot of people who have been getting mini Christmas cashes or the weekly launch bonuses, all of these things. So posting that on your stories or even on your wall shows people like, oh my goodness, they make money here. Even if it's not just your success, always post your success. But when someone else wins on this squad, your blessing is not far away. So you need to be celebrating every single person that has a win. Every single person that has a win, because their win is our win. It's the squad's win. So even when one person wins, we all win. So sharing your success, your wins, or even someone else's wins. And then finally is a business post. This is like a straight up, I'm looking for, inviting people to be a part of what we are doing. And right now, if you guys are not in the distributor draft, it's going down. Okay, so make sure you are getting in that distributor draft. Ask your enroller how you can get in there. Schedule that time to chat with them. Get inside of that group. Start completing those tasks every single day, and build your business. Because honestly, yes, you are here for extra money, but you are here to steward and to serve and to introduce people to what you've been experiencing. And even if you haven't experienced your win yet, that should not stop you from bringing people into this business, because as you continue to win, they will continue to win. Got to show up to go up. All right, messaging. It goes down in the DMs. It goes down in the DMs. Okay, so these tasks are inside of your Launchpad 2.0 board. It's host a post and it is green light. So a lot of you guys just hopped off of the host a post training with Britt. And you do this with messaging people and asking them to put up a post for you. Even if you make a host a post, like a post in general, when they comment on that post, you will message them to put up the post for you, asking them if they want to get into that giveaway. Make sure you guys send in your $10 to Venmo so then you can make sure that you're able to fully market the Target gift card giveaway, and also Greenlight. And those Greenlight messages can be host a post, they can be a search for perks members, or they can be a search for distributors, a prospecting message. And then also remembering that the fortune is in the follow-up. So just because you message somebody one time does not mean the job is done. Okay? The follow-up is really where the money is. It really is, because we have to be honest. People are busy, just like we're busy. So we cannot take it personally when we send out a message and people do not respond. We cannot do that. So we have to remember that people need a follow-up. If y'all schedule a doctor's appointment, you think they're not going to follow up with you about, hey, reminder, your doctor's appointment is coming up. They're going to. They're going to. Between myself and my son, I get the text messages, and then they send it out via email. Then somebody from the nurse's station is calling like, hey, just want to remind you about your doctor's appointment, because they know people forget. So always remember, after you send your initial message, yes, you have climbed to the top of the mountain. But remember, the other half of getting back down to the ground after you climb to the top of that mountain is following up, because that follow-up is where those closes happen. Now, there are times when people be like, oh, yes, immediately. But let me just tell you, that don't happen all the time. You got to be real. Some of y'all may not have even joined the first time somebody reached out to you about this business. Some of y'all probably gave somebody to run around and was like, girl, I'm not ready yet. Or you could have been like, I don't have the money right now, or oh, circle back around. Or you could have just ghosted them and not said nothing at all. So you have to remember, you used to be in these people's shoes, whether it's a potential perks member or a potential distributor. So remember, the fortune is in the follow-up. Do not be afraid of the follow-up, okay? None at all. Even if you need to, I don't know if y'all did personality colors yet, but if you're a blue like me, you need to sit on Zoom with somebody just to get it done. Sit on Zoom with somebody just to get it done, and then just scream and be like, I'm done. I'm getting off. Okay. I'm so proud of you. Like, get in community. All right, you guys. So here is your first goal, which some of y'all have surpassed this, because I be seeing a lot of y'all. Okay. Your first goal is sign 4 perks members. These are your friends, family, etc., who support you by purchasing a product or more and using it consistently for 3 months and then giving you their testimonial. You are building your portfolio because you are a multi-million-dollar international results-driven business owner. I know that was a mouthful, but you are. You are. So these are people who are like, yeah, Bobby Sue, I'll use your products for 3 months. I got you, and I'll give you my before and afters like I got you. After that, you'll sign your first team member. Right now, we are in the season of Christmas cash. So once you complete those 2 steps, you will earn what is called a mini Christmas cash. Period. You guys have not printed out the Christmas cash sheet. You can find it in eSuite. Reach out to your enroller. They can make sure that they direct you there. I know a lot of this saying reach out to your enroller because you got to communicate with them. Blow them up. So help your new team member get their first 4 perks members, the same exact thing you just did, and first team member, and you'll make a fast launch bonus of $100. That is a total of $200. These are paid out weekly on Fridays, and it is through the myitworkspay.com pay portal. So your pay portal does not activate until you get paid for the first time. So once you get your bonus, you will get an email from It Works pay portal saying like, hey, you got paid. Come and set up your pay portal. If I can give y'all any piece of advice, do not get that pay card. There are a lot of fees that are associated with the pay card. If you have a bank account, even if it's Cash App, if you have no other bank account than Cash App, Venmo, whatever, use that routing and account number so your money can transfer directly to your bank account and you don't have to worry about the extra fees that come with the third-party pay card. Just get it transferred. If you need help with setting that up, again, reach out to your enroller and they can walk you through getting the pay portal set up to where it's doing direct deposit to your personal bank account. All right, and then after that, we are doing newbie to Ruby. So who has seen this chart before, this Ruby chart? Put a 2 in the chat if you've seen this chart before. Some of y'all probably about that life and y'all already charted for Ruby, and I'm here for it. Y'all better, bankhead. Do people still do the bankhead bounce? Am I too old? People don't do that no more? It's okay, I'm gonna keep doing it. My son think I'm a little lame anyway, because I be doing that 6, 7 thing that they be doing. And I don't know what be going on. So, all right. So you guys have seen a Ruby chart before. So essentially what Ruby is helping 3 business partners, 3 distributors get started and hit 400 in sales. So once they hit 400 in sales, they become what is called a qualified leg. And a lot of you guys have become a qualified leg because you're closing your 400 boxes every single month. So shout out to y'all because that is definitely a goal. And then as a team, you all bring in 2,000 in sales. So that's 2,000 in group volume. And when you do that, you not only unlock average earnings of $474 a month, roughly, $500 give or take, but you unlock a $250 bonus just from going Ruby. Like what? So if you have not printed out this Ruby chart, if you've never went Ruby before and you have not printed out this chart, you need to print it out immediately. And if you have, I was just about to say that, shout out to you, Bobby Sue. If you have already hit Ruby, you need to print it out again so then you can help your team do the same exact thing. We believe in duplication here because we want everybody to grow. So if you've already went Ruby, that means that your next step is helping everybody on your team go Ruby as well, because rubies make diamonds, okay? And if you already went Ruby, Bobby, so that means start looking at that diamond chart, girl, because it's coming. Okay, that diamond check is good. It is good. All right. So extra sauce. These are things that are inside of the Launchpad. Some are, some are not. Take a day off. This is actually day 7 inside of the Launchpad board. I highly encourage you, if you do not have a Sabbath, reach out to your enroller immediately to set up a day that you will be off. It is so important because what we do here is so special and you cannot pour from an empty cup. There's no way. So taking that day off allows you to fully allow God to replenish you, to refill you, to prepare you for the next day, for the following week. You should be taking a day off weekly. Take a Sabbath. It does not necessarily have to be the same day as your enroller, but take a day off where you know that you will be able to rest. And this does not mean, oh, I took a day off, so let me run errands. Don't do that to yourself. Like, literally think of it as this is your day to recoup. This is your day to allow God to fill you back up. You have 100% attention on your family. You're not sacrificing anything. Because some of y'all will get to the point where phones be off, okay? And no social media, at all, because you do not want to distract from your day off. It's super important. So I highly encourage, if you do not have a day off, reach out to your enroller, talk to them, allow them to give you some perspective on what it means to take a day off and establish that. Set boundaries. Again, you are a multi-million-dollar international result-driven business owner. And in order to be fully successful, you have to set boundaries. So there are some things that you will learn as you go through this business and as you grow as a business owner that you will have to say no to. Some things you can say yes to later, and some things got to just change your appetite for it, and you won't want it anymore. So you'll set those boundaries, and the answer will always be no. But learn to set boundaries. No is a complete sentence. And if you desire for It Works to be a business for you and pay you like a business and not pay you like a hobby, those boundaries will have to be set in place. It Works gear. So every event that we have, It Works always opens up their It Works store, and you can get some really nice gear. There are like some second hand resale Facebook groups, like It Works buy sell trade groups, where you can get some It Works gear. You can get some cups, tumblers, business supplies, like all of those things. Absolutely love it. Also reach out to your enroller too, because sometimes they may have like overstock of stuff, and they may do contests. Like I did a contest with my team. We did like a mini host to post contest, and two of the girls not only won It Works gear, but they won a photo shoot. So we're doing a photo shoot on Sunday. Some girls on my local team. So just all of those different things. There's so many different ways to get gear. So make sure, if you do want that, find those groups, reach out to your enroller, or if you are in the group or group me or whatever, just tag me and I could drop them in there if your enroller is not in there, so then everybody can get in there. And then last but not least, go outside. Okay? Go outside. Do not stay within the four walls of your house. And I say that for everybody, not just the people who desire to do It Works full time. Going outside allows you to talk to people in real time. Like, we don't just build this business on social media. Social media is a great component of how we build this business. But before there was Zoom, baby, there was belly to belly. Okay. And belly to belly is in person. So go out. When you go out to eat, take Blitz cards. If you don't have Blitz cards, again, reach out to your enroller. We do have those available. You can go print them out, put your name and number, your website on them. But you can blitz your server. When you go shopping, you can blitz your cashier. When you see people in the park doing a play date, you with your kids, you can blitz people, because it is real life. You don't just want to build your business 100% on social media, because sadly, the way that AI is trying to manipulate and twist things, it's cringy. So you want to be able to allow people to see you. So go outside, like put some clothes on, okay? Put some clothes on. Brush your hair. Go outside. Take some content pictures. Lighten them up. Take some pictures with your family. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be authentic. It just has to be you. It is okay. Go outside. I was talking to a potential. She's like, I have like really bad social anxiety. And I was like, baby, you got the right enroller, because I'm loud. Okay. And we rebuke all anxiety. We do. We rebuke it all, because we go outside and we do so much connecting as a squad that there are things that will not feel comfortable in this space. Go outside. Okay. All right. So now what? you went through newbie orientation, which you can continue to go through as long as we have newbie orientation. There is not a set timeline that you have to like stop going through it. But what do you do now? You start boards if you have not started boards. If you've already started boards, then you go through and you finish boards and make sure that you're reading it thoroughly, sending things to your enroller that you need to send. And then most importantly, make sure you set up your coaching call with your enroller. If you have an enroller and an upline, make sure you set it with both of them so then you can see the mindset. Like, let them know what your goals are. Hey, this is my dollar amount goal. This is my rank amount goal. What is it that I need to do? And then ask them, as well as them asking how they can support you. Ask them how you can support them, because we are better together. We are better together. All right, so I want to take some time to answer any questions that we may have. I know that was probably like some loaded information, but I want to take some time to answer any questions that you guys may have. Okay. So hopefully you guys are taking copious notes. If you know, you know. All right. Okay. So if y'all don't have no questions, I'm excited to see all of y'all names pop up in a distributor draft, and all of you guys' names pop up this month for being charted for something, promoted to something. And I'm excited to see every single person being super loud, because we are going somewhere on this squad. Okay, we really, really are. So I'm gonna pray us out. Actually, I'm gonna take a picture. That's what I'm gonna do. So if y'all want to get down with the get down, then come on in the room. Come on in the room, yeah. Jesus is my doctor. So it says he writes out all of your scriptions. I love old school church because they don't say full words. It says scription, not prescription. Okay, I'm finna do this boomerang. Y'all ready? Whoever getting in, I'm turning the rope. So if y'all know how to jump double dutch, come on, jump on up in this rope. We doing boomerang. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna pray. We're gonna get off of here so y'all can be ready to hop on 6 a.m. in the morning. Dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you for this space. Thank you for this opportunity. God, I just ask that you just touch each and every person that touched this Zoom today, even if they weren't able to stay on for the entire time, or even if they weren't able to be on any specific Zoom. I just pray that you just bless them. Shout out to the people who showed up for their business today, God. I just pray that you just multiply their seeds, just water them until they overflow, God, and just bless them 100-fold. We thank you for all these things and more. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, you guys, have a good night.